Have you got one of these Tahoe, Yukon, Escalade type vehicles from like the mid 2010s era, and you've got a high frequency, kind of almost like a dog whistle level noise coming out of your vehicle that you just been driving you nuts? Well, I might have a solution for you because I think I figured it out. We've had this vehicle, this is a 14 Yukon. We bought it in 21. So we've had it about 4 years. And for the first like 3, we had this noise, this like high-pitched, weird frequency noise, like electronic noise coming from inside. And I didn't hardly ever hear it. So for a while, I didn't even notice it, and it certainly didn't bother me. But my wife heard it, my daughter heard it, my sister-in-law heard it, and it annoyed them to death. Maybe it's some frequency that only women can hear. I don't know. But I didn't really hear it. But they heard it and they didn't like it, and it was annoying the crap out of them. For years, we just sort of tolerated it. Got to a point where we were tired of dealing with it. And so we were trying to figure out how to get rid of it. And I really thought it was probably coming from the radio. So I was in the market for a whole new stereo deck, whole new thing. And I've seen stuff online that's what people did. People who had these vehicles and had that noise, they swapped the radio and the noise went away. What I think is happening, at least in my case, that's not coming from the radio directly. It's actually coming from the back. And when you replace your radio, you end up disconnecting a lot of things that are from the factory, and that ends up getting rid of the noise. I'm gonna take you inside and show you what I'm talking about. This is what I'm referring to. The rear climate control, radio control, this module right here, we fiddled around with every piece of connector, wire, disconnect the radio, checked, all kinds of stuff, trying to test for shorts or something. And I read something online about troubles with these, and so I unplugged it, and the noise was gone. Everybody was in the car that heard it disappear. I plugged it back in, heard it come back. So that's I believe is my culprit. I've disconnected it, left it disconnected, just put it all back together so it didn't look funny, and the noise has never come back. So I've got a new one of these that I'm hoping to replace, and hopefully it isn't just something built in from the factory and we bring the noise back. I'm gonna get trim kit out here and get just a little trim tool. Just gonna pop this panel off here. There we go. There. Just gotta get behind it and just pops loose with clips. There we go. I gotta see how the whole thing disconnected. So we'll take this out and put our new one in. Lose the screws. Make sure you get it upright. Yeah. Nope, it's upside down. There we go. And hook all of our connectors back up here. We've got a 12 volt, the AV jacks. There's 2 big connectors up on top. They only go one way, so you really can't screw them up. And put it all back together. Okay, I'll turn the key on, see if we hear anything. turn the radio off. Or at least turn it down. I don't hear anything, but then I never did. I guess I need to get a woman out here to tell me if it's making any noise, since I never heard it. Do we have juice here? We got lights. Yep, heated seats. All right, so we got everything, seems to be working. I do have rear on. We do. We've got fan. Yep, got all our controls working. I put a new module in, new rear HVAC thingy. I need you to see if you hear the noise, because since I never heard it, I can't really tell if it fixed it or not, or if I brought it back.
Where do you want me to sit?
Where would you hear it?
Well, I was always in the passenger seat, so.
Okay. Gotta wait for the dinging to stop.
I would hear it even with the dinging.
Yeah.
I don't hear it.
No? Sweet. It didn't matter volume, right? If we turned it up, turned it down, you still heard it no matter what.
No. Could we turn the car on?
Sure.
Breathe in all the carbon monoxide. There's 2 minutes.
Breathe it in.
I don't hear it.
No? Cool.
Everything work?
Everything works.
Even the DVD player?
Well, I haven't tested that yet. I just want to make sure that we didn't bring the noise back.
Yeah.
So.
I appreciate that. Is that all you needed?
Yep.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you for thinking of it.
So that's all it was. Was that little whatever module, HVAC, radio module, the rear controls, and something in there was putting some feedback in. I don't know exactly what, but swapping out with a new one fixed the problem. So if you've got something like that going on where you hear this sort of annoying feedback noise, maybe this is a solution. I bought this off Amazon. I'm sure you can find it eBay or some other places. I wanted to make sure I got a new one. I don't want to buy somebody else's bad module. So it was about $180. It wasn't super cheap, unless none of these OEM parts are, but it's totally worth it. Fix that problem, and now we've got the rear controls back. So we can use like the screen in the back. You can turn your heated seats on and off in the back. Like, it's got some fancy features in here that we've just disabled. So I know, first world problems, but nice to have them back. So if you've got this problem, I hope this helped. If it didn't, what have you done to solve this problem? How many of you guys out there have had this issue and wish you could do something about it? So anyway, thanks you guys. See you later.